Okay, boys and girls of ninth grade detention, wake up, close your books. I need your full attention. 'Twas the month before Christmas, and at the North Pole the elves were gift wrapping both present and coal. But one little elf felt no Yuletide joy, because her ideas were always condemned or destroyed.
Marynata,
Said Santa to his employee.
your creations are curious, but there's a problem, quite frankly. I can't permit them to be delivered across the land, because if I do, we'll have a lawsuit on our hands. I'm glad that your job is one you enjoy, but we have an island to hold all your misfit toys.
Santa, let me explain.
She said.
My little meaning intentions. There's a story behind each unique invention.
A boat that won't float?
It's a submarine.
A plane that can't fly?
That's a limousine.
A train with square wheels?
Or slanted apartments.
Filling water pistols with jelly?
That's not my department.
But a jack-in-the-box named Charlie?
I named him after my mother. Oh, Santa, can't you see? These rules you enforce, they need to desist. Because we aren't licensed to produce the brand name on every list.
Well, until the corporate buyout, just go by the book. And she showed her the door. He showed her the door and gave her the look. She crossed her arms
Oh, for goodness sake.
and rushed out the door.
Janice, I'm going on break.
Angry and gassy and misunderstood, blinded by fury, she entered the woods. Without a map or GPS, she became lost, and what happened next happened once before in a similar tale, but we are in no way affiliated with that one. She found herself surrounded by doors, wondering what they were for. She did not overthink it. She followed her gut, and she fell into a world that made her go,
What?
"Where am I?" she thought. "This is so bizarre." And she tried to call for help, but she had no cellular bars. She looked around her and saw for miles fluorescent lighting and canned food aisles.
A supermarket?
She thought,
How can this be?
and she then was approached by a giant turkey.
Gobble, gobble.
It said, which translates to, "How did you get here? And who are you?" She did not speak bird, so did not understand the strange ways of this strange Thanksgiving land. Miles and aisles together they strolled, seeing shelves being stocked, bagged, and sold. It all seemed quite normal, she had to confess, except for the way the employees were dressed. No pointy shoes or jingle bell hats. They wore aprons and buckles and smelled vaguely like cats. She walked farther than she thought she was able, until the turkey led her to a rather large table. Upon it were foods, none of them peppermint. It was all so exotic, she wanted to sprint. But she didn't, because she was in such awe, because at the end of the table, Abe Lincoln she saw.
Mr.
She
President!
explained.
How very odd. I thought you were dead. How's Mary Todd?
He simply smiled, and then he said,
You're not going crazy. I am kind of dead. But here in the land of thanks and of giving, I'm the ruler and am once again living. I made it a holiday, now I've made it a nation. Join us for dinner. Here's your invitation.
So she sat and she feasted with Pilgrims and Abe on turkey and pies and broccoli rabe. And as she feasted and laughed, a thought she could not dismiss was that this Thanksgiving needed more Christmas. So she decked the halls with red and green and played Christmas music the day after Halloween.
More things with red noses and holly and bows. TV special and more songs about snow.
And with a plot both jolly and sneaky, Marynata sought to own Thanksgiving completely. She thought of the profit November could bring. Yes, our little elf commercialized everything. She opened a mall, despite financial crisis, and sold misfit toys for extreme discount prices. Every tree had tinsel, every house a light show, and the citizens of Thanksgiving Town finally said, "No! No more," they said together, "no more. Little miss, you're asking for a holiday war. We're all overworked, and quite overwhelmed. So leave us in peace. Go back to your realm. We're thankful you came, but try to remember. Do not play the carols until it's December. And Lincoln decreed her stay be cut short. She left peacefully, but said, I'll see you in court. And so she returned to her land with a grudge, and with her she brought vengeance and fudge.
If I can't have Thanksgiving, I'll ruin it instead.
And then a marketable idea appeared in her head.
Their day is about family and being together, but I've got a notion that will ruin it forever. The Friday after, I offer such deals on Christmas toys that they don't seem real. So instead of eating and spending quality time, they'll get up at dawn just to wait in line. I'll take Thanksgiving and won't give it back. And they'll shop till they drop or get cold that's pitch black. And every Black Friday, as consumers consume, Christmas grows stronger and Turkey Day's doomed.
And I heard her exclaim as she ran out of sight.
Merry Christmas to all!
Get your shopping done early. We're done.
Feliz Navidad. I speak Spanish. Feliz Navidad. I don't need backups. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año la natividad. And take it away.
I want to wish you a
No, the Spanish part.
Oh, okay. Feliz Navidad.
Okay, there you go.
Feliz
You
Navidad.
really sound like this.
Feliz Navidad.
Okay.
Prospero año y felicidad.
Thank God for English part next. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to